Hello YouTube, this is Azrael. Thank you for tuning into my channel. In this video we are going to be talking about artwork in magic. Now, when you do things like art, paint, sculpt, draw, don't care, don't what, doesn't matter, it's art. You're bringing something into existence. You're bringing your thoughts into a physical representation. This is basically what magic does. It brings your thoughts and emotions into reality. So this is a perfect medium, okay? If you haven't thought about it. So how this is done is all you need is to add your mental emotional intent to your artwork to bring it into existence. If you want a beautiful woman in your life, as you're drawing your ideal woman or lady, you see her come into existence. With every brushstroke, you're adding your intention. If you are wanting a spirit to like chill and have a little house, you can make it out of clay, and every single time you see, especially if you're creating a tulpa, when you're creating that clay sculpture into existence, what it looks like, you're help forming your tulpa. Okay. I've seen people mix blood in with their paints. I've seen people mix fine powders of herbs that are relative symbolically to their goal into their paint, just enough to where it would not ruin the integrity of the paints. All right. Now, here's me. I can't draw worth a damn. I can, however, fold paper. So I incorporate origami in my artwork, in my magic. Why did I think about that, for example? Well, first of all, there's a spiritual side to origami that many non-Japanese people just are completely unaware of. First of all, for it to be traditional origami, oru and kami, to paper, to fold, oru, kami. Compound word usually changes the K to a G. So origami. Now, this is not a Japanese course. However, the root word kami in Japanese means hair, it means paper, and it also means God. So it's one word with many meanings. Now, the Zen side of origami stems from the fact that when traditional origami is done with one sheet of paper, usually a square, and from that one piece of paper, you create what you are trying to create without cutting it. That would be kirigami, cutting paper. Anyway, but the Zen side is that one piece of paper, usually again square, represents the source of all things. You can call it God, you can call it the universe. If you're Chinese, you can call it the Tao, the way. But from that one source comes all things. So you see where I'm getting with this. So some of my examples. Let's say you want an amulet or a talisman to help either attract a car into your life or materialize a car into your life or add for protection while driving in a car. Well, that's perfect, right? You make a car to represent that you want a car in your life. For protection, for example. Now, cool things about I like origami because the multiple colored pieces of paper can match your intent. Since air is associated with the color yellow, and it's associated with conscious thinking and learning and travel. Meet me. So, you wanting to have try to buy a house? You could fold that into existence too. Want money into your household? You can put the money in the house. Now, these all play on basically the same principles as, say, voodoo dolls. Now, many cultures have them. I just like calling them voodoo dolls, even though they're not necessarily voodoo dolls. Poppets, effigies, figures, whatever. Yes, he is anatomically correct. Oh my. Anyway, you can write your intentions on for what you want, if you are wanting to have a male come into your life or a female. All right, and this plays on sympathetic magic. Uh, Basically, in sympathetic magic, this side is what's called imitative magic. So a good example of imitative magic is when you imitate something with emotional or mental intent. So what happens to the voodoo dolls or the puppets, whatever you want to call them, happens in real life. So if you want two people to be together, you would obviously bind them together. This symbolic imitative act of binding them together binds them magically. Another form of imitative magic, sympathetic magic, would be what I call contagious magic, or what was told to me is called contagious magic. This is when an object is created with an intention. And perfect, but a good example in voodoo or hoodoo, they use a lot of powders. And that's a good example of contagious magic. When you put hot foot powder and wait for your targeted person to come across it, the curse befalls them because they made contact with it. Contagious. They touch it just like you if you touch somebody who's sick, you can get sick. Contagious magic. Anyway, I'm prattling on. So again, pink paper for love, right? Now this is these folds can be found in a book I use called Origami Omnibus. It's a great book. Now, this part of the video is for a friend that just he wants somebody to be haunted by something by their consciousness. They want their consciousness to weigh heavy on them, right? Well, first of all, no, you won't be able to find this fold. This is my personal fold. Little ghost. Inspired by other people's less detailed ghost in origami, but you could write what you want on that for that person, what you want to haunt them. A figuratively form. Dang it, figuratively to haunt the person, or even you can put the name of a demon, rebellious spirit, chaotic spirit, whatever, and quite literally put him in his house, right? If you want to do that, my friend, just put their address on there. Maybe take a little bit of dirt from their yard and put it in there too. But in any case, this is just an example, okay? And that's origami. Now, what's great about origami is that, some of magic rituals require you to burn the effigy, which is paper, burns easy. Hides easy, it could be decorative, and your spell could be right in plain sight. You can make them a gift, like a flower or something, to help. If they don't like witchcraft, but you really want them to have like an amulet of protection, you can secretly. And I know that supposedly breaks the rules on some of the ethics of witchcraft, but everybody wants to be protected, ignorant or not, about your practice. Okay. Anyways, that's just my opinion. But anyways, every single time I fold that paper, the object that I'm folding pertains to my goal, and I see my goal manifest as I fold the paper. That's the Zen part of origami, and that's all I have to say about it today. And hope this has inspired you to start incorporate magic thinking into your artwork if you are an artist. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Click that little bell. I don't know if I upload this video, if it's going to go over there or there, but click the bell and get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you.